You gotta get it.
Okay. Running, Throwing, Learning by me.
Facts. Stop.
First I'm going to introduce javelin. So javelin is a sport where it involves throwing a spear. It involves you running up in a specific way, planting your feet, and then turning and throwing. So a big part of throwing well in javelin is you have to get the form down. You cannot just like strength through it. So a big part of it is learning and memorizing your form and being consistent. My inspiration for starting javelin is I saw a video on YouTube of an Olympic javelin thrower. And what caught my eye was the fact that not only was he seemed like his amount of expertise in his throwing and his form just seemed like really interesting, but also the amount of effort that he also gave while like throwing. It really interested me. My journey. So I started off track. I've always been a thrower, but at the beginning I wasn't very good. And instead of just trying to get better, I acted like I didn't care pretty much. But deep down I knew I did. And so when I finally admitted that I cared and I want to get better, I started on a journey to, become better and to start asking for help on how to get better.
I do believe you need to turn this way.
Yes, please.
Why?
I can't see anything.
Oh. Sorry.
I can only see your butt the whole time.
So you were looking at? Okay, that's messed up.
That's messed up.
When I finally admitted that I cared and I wanted to get better, I knew I needed to ask for help. But at first I was embarrassed to ask for help because for so long I hadn't cared and I was just goofing off all the practice and stuff like that. And so finally I started asking, the better throwers for help, and I started asking my coach what I needed to do. And that started me off to, where I am now. And then I started to actually make an effort, which involved asking for help, but it also involved being consistent in my practices, consistent in my warm-ups, my drills, stuff like that, consistent in my effort in general. And that's pretty much my journey on how I, wanted to get better at javelin. How to succeed. From my experience, looking for criticism is probably the best thing you can do to improve in throwing and honestly just sports in general. Look for anything that you're doing that is wrong and just, don't be against being criticized, because criticism is the best way you can know how to get better. Another good way to succeed is finding your true teammates, finding people that motivate you, don't bring you down just because you're better, just don't bring you down just because you try. Biggest example of a bad teammate is someone that doesn't care and is just on the team to say they're on the team, or just on the team because their parents make them or something, and so they break you down for caring, and when in actuality they should be carrying themselves. So just stay away from those people. Another good way to succeed is to keep your consistency, but also to rest as much as you can and rest a good amount. So you want to be consistent in your practice and in your motivation, but you don't want to overdo it to where you could get hurt, you could get burned out, things like that. Why I try. So what I learned from this experience, this is where I'm gonna blank because I didn't plan this out at all. What I learned from this experience is that, even if you're not gonna,
Apologies.
I'll just end it there because
That's okay.
That's okay.
It's pretty good.
These are my citations.